Good evening, everyone. Latvia national team press conference after the game against England. We have our head coach, Paolo Nicolato, available for your questions, please. So raise your hands and wait for the mic. If we have mic. Yes, please.
Okay. I'm just wondering what you thought of your size display. It was obviously a tough battle tonight, but they did well for large periods.
Sì, è stata una battaglia dura, ma ha fatto bene nella prima parte, insomma, della partita.
Sì, sono d'accordo, abbiamo fatto parte della prima parte e per noi naturalmente questa era una grande sfida.
This one was a big challenge for us. We did well in the first part of the match.
Era abbastanza naturale che la seconda parte fosse un po' meno ordinata.
And it's a consequence that the second part of this match wasn't, so easy for us.
Ma siamo molto orgogliosi dei nostri giocatori.
We are proud of our players, what they did on the pitch.
Ci sono quasi 140 posizioni di differenza nella classifica, nel ranking FIFA, quindi è comprensibile che fossimo in difficoltà, ma abbiamo gestito bene la partita e abbiamo fatto quello che volevamo fare.
Yeah, there are, as you know, so much difference in the FIFA ranking, but we did well and we managed all the situation on the pitch as our best. So, as we discussed before the match.
Yes, please. Here. No, here. First, sorry.
Okay. Jude Bellingham was on a yellow card when he tackled your player Jurkowskis.
Yes.
Did you feel that could have been a moment when he could have got a second yellow card in the game?
Sì, potesse essere. Sì.
I don't know. Non è mia abitudine parlare degli arbitri, onestamente. Mi è sembrata una direzione arbitrale abbastanza equilibrata. Rivedendolo poi devo dire che poteva anche starci un secondo giallo, insomma, ma non è il caso di parlare di queste cose, insomma.
Yeah, I don't like to speak about the referee after the match. It's not my. I don't use it to do it. Might be, but nothing will change in the big picture,
So, Paolo, despite doing very well in the first half, were you a little bit not concerned, but disappointed about the fact that the first goal came from a foul which was, I think, avoidable?
Yes, a little bit, yes. There was also in the first time we had a big situation, no?
Opportunity.
Yes, opportunity to score a goal also, but the reality is that the two teams are very different. No, there is a big difference between the two teams, and yes, probably for sure the result is correct. Is correct. They could score in another way, maybe in the first time, but yes, we faced probably very good player for sure, best player in the world probably. So we have to accept that in this situation they can score a goal.
Yes, please.
What was pleasing for the Latvian performance tonight? I mean, there was a good defensive display. First half, Rashford and Bowen were kept at bay for large parts of that first half. What was most pleasing from your side tonight?
Qual è la cosa migliore, insomma, che ci tieni da questa? È stata una fase difensiva fatta molto bene. Quali sono le cose migliori che sono state fatte?
La cosa migliore è che abbiamo cercato anche nel limite del possibile, quando avevamo la palla, di giocare anche di cercare di giocare. Ecco. L'intenzione dei giocatori mi è piaciuta molto.
The best things that I saw, that also when we had the ball, we just try to play football. That's the most important thing for me. It was before the match, and during the match he was satisfied about this.
Varbūt Latvijas mēdījiem kāds jautājums, lūdzu, Andri, paņem šeit, pienāc tuvāk, paņem mikrofonu.
After the game, you came to the all Latvian players and respectfully told, I think, thank you for the game. Are you proud about the performance?
I'm proud of them because They give me some emotion, big emotion. This night, and this night for me is an amazing night. And I'm proud also for their behavior, because during the match they did well. They did like a team, and so this is, for me, is very important.
And before the game, we all Latvian media told that this will be the biggest game in the Latvian football history for many of these players. This will be the biggest game, but actually, for you also, it was the biggest game.
Probably for me, it's the first time also for my player that we play here, and probably also the last. So it's a very important night for us.
Well, Kadiot, more questions, please? If no, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
very much.
Good. Thank you.
Hello everyone, joined here by Thomas Tuchel. Ready to get straight into it, so who would like to go first?
Hi Thomas, just could we have your thoughts not only on tonight's game but on the whole camp, the two games, your first camp as England manager? Happy, satisfied?
Yeah, very happy because of the players mainly. Staff was amazing. Organization of the camp was absolute top. But the players made the difference, of course, like always. They reminded me instantly why I was excited about the job, because of these players, top characters, very good group. I think we had some excellent days on the pitch, but also off the pitch, good energy and very positive atmosphere. From the start until the beginning, everyone wants to give his best. Everyone is proud to play for England. Everyone wants to be in the starting 11, wants to come on. It was a good atmosphere, a good start. I think we need exactly these kind of matches, even in the tension of a World Cup qualifier, and also in the tension that not everything falls into place from the first minute. To get to know each other better, to learn from each other, and that's the big takeaway. There is still room to improve, but overall we have 2 wins, 2 clean sheets. We did not allow anything in any big chances in 2 matches. So there's a lot of positives to take away and still room to improve. It's a good start.
Back, third row back there. Thanks, Grace.
Hi Thomas, lovely to see you.
Thank you.
Reece James had an excellent game. He scored playing from right back. How do you rate his performance, and also what do you make of his club manager Enzo Maresca saying that he sees him more as a midfielder, more as a midfielder rather than a right back? Do you see him as a right back in this team? Have you ever thought about putting him into the midfield or a different position?
I think we did, but very, very rarely with Chelsea. I think if you play a dominant match like today, he can be, like in the last 20 minutes, a hybrid midfielder where he comes from the left or right fullback position and helps in midfield to create an overload, because he has the quality on the ball to accelerate with his passes, to play chip balls, to switch sides. He's very confident. Once it's an open game and a lot of transitions through midfield, I'm not so sure if it would suit him perfectly. There cannot be any doubt about Reece's quality in itself. It's the highest level. We were in close contact in the last weeks, and were absolutely sure that and clear that he trained for several weeks without pause. If he didn't play, it was a choice of the club. He was not injured. They protected him, which is fair enough. So we knew that he's in good shape. We knew that he's in a good space mentally, and that's what he proved. He was very positive throughout camp and full of quality, and showed it today on the pitch.
Hi Thomas, you mentioned against Albania how you didn't like the way your wingers played. Are you more happy the way Rashford and Bowen played today?
No, I did not say that I didn't like how they played. I said they can have more impact than they had. I never said that it didn't try, and I never said that I didn't like. I think Marcus again showed today, especially in the first half, like the hunger and the desire to go again and again and again. Was not shy to take the dribblings, was more aggressive in his movements. Not everything fell into place, but the most important thing was that he showed this hunger and desire and the confidence in his abilities. We maybe lacked a little bit the support, because Jude played very centrally, and Miles Lewis-Kelly should support from the second line, but the information came a bit late in the half. Second half, we switched sides because we wanted the same aggressive Marcus and maybe a free right foot to have more deliveries from the side. But it did not suit him so well than the left side. And these are exactly the things that we need to learn and take away from these matches. We tried it, we saw it. it felt that we did not play into his cards. He did it for the team, which is also very, very good, because we see that everyone is trying to play the role for the team, and we need also to understand it's for almost all players, it's a new style to play. They have to adapt. They come from different cultures. They come from different systems. Sometimes they play out of position here in the national team. So it's not always so easy. But the effort and the results and the process is started. The results are there, and it's a good way to continue.
Thomas, hi. Talking about the wingers, can you talk us through the permutation you did at halftime between Rashford and Bowen? Was it to have a right footed on the right and the left on the left?
It was very difficult to because you defended in a 5 and a 4, flat 5, flat 4. So the dribbling inside ended more or less with a left or right midfielder to go against. So we thought Marcus did very, very well. Like I said, he lacked a little bit of support in the half left space to maybe even have it a bit easier. But he did very good. Jared struggled to win his one-on-one duels and to have an impact on his left foot. So we tried to change sides to have like the chance with an open foot to cross earlier. So you don't need to play you don't need to beat the player completely. It's just enough if you win maybe half a meter, free foot, to whip a cross in and encourage the player to overload the second post. Our 10 winger and of course Harry in the middle. But it did. Yeah, we tried. Marcus tried again, which was on a high level. I think I was absolutely happy with his performance and satisfied. And then Epps came in and scored with the right foot because he's more of a dribbler than Jared. So that was the idea behind it.
Hi Thomas, congratulations on the wins. You looked a little bit frustrated at times in that game. I wonder if over the process of both of these matches you feel like there's a bit more work to do than maybe you expected to kind of get your performance across?
No, not at all, but it is normal in coaching that you sometimes see an opportunity and you feel the players don't see it, or you feel like I was twice a bit frustrated because I felt the opportunity for a high ball win once, I think, in a very high position around Harry, once in central midfield, and I felt that we don't take this opportunity to have a high ball win and maybe catch them unorganized. But this is normal, and you're for short seconds you're frustrated, and then you push the players again. That is normal. No, we need this to learn from each other. I need to, for the first time, I coach most of these players, so I need to understand how they behave, what they like, how they behave under stress, what they do out of position, in position, and out of possession and in possession. So this is pretty normal overall, and this is what I said to the team. I'm very happy with the effort, the attitude, and of course with the results, because it's not a lot to win here for us. We expect a win. Everyone expects a win from us, but you have to do it. You have to put in a lot of work. Against Albania, we conceded, I think, 0.1 xG goals. Today it was 0.3. And it does not come by itself, because you see the quality if you give any opponent space. Nowadays in football, it can always be an early cross. There can always be difficult moments. But we reduced it to a minimum with a lot of invisible work. And the team is ready to put the effort in, and we will get stronger from camp to camp.
Okay, 2 to finish there, and then Simon Page.
Thomas, you were pretty nervous till the, I think, 68th minute when you scored the second goal. Was there any surprises that Latvians made? Maybe it was really hard to deliver ball to the Hurricane or something like that the Latvians made on the pitch?
No, you could see if you score a second goal what it does to a team. It gives you freedom and it gives disappointment and frustration to the opponent, and suddenly your legs feel a bit heavier, and our legs felt a bit lighter after that. This is normal. I mean, we play a World Cup qualifier. We expect from ourselves to win. If it's a 1-0, anything can happen. We had a situation with Jude Bellingham. that reminded also all of us that of the things that we know. In any moment, you can have a yellow red card, and everything is upside down. So we took a decision. The substitutions were very strong from the bench, had a huge impact. I was very happy with this attitude and quality that came today from the bench. All the substitutes were very strong. So well done, and I'm always a little bit nervous.
And finally,
thank you.
First of all, was Jude Bellingham taken off because of the yellow and perhaps being fortunate not to pick up another one?
I don't know if he was fortunate. I think the first one was a bit harsh because I felt that he was dribbling and suddenly we had a yellow card and we had some nasty faults from the opponent where the referee just decided to look away. It felt a bit strange that we go into a halftime with a yellow card and none of our opponents, but okay. And yeah, the second one, I think it was possible. It felt that it was possible. It would have been harsh, but it would have put the game upside down. Of course, straight away we decided to take him out, got Phil ready and changed him. I think, like in general, you could see today the huge effort that Jude put in the first game. I think you could see that did not feel so fresh. That was my observation. I'm not sure if he will agree. And substitution because he was getting stronger and stronger again, but I didn't want to take the risk and took him off.
I just want to ask, obviously, Albania and Latvia pose different problems to the top sides that you'd hopefully be facing in North America next summer. So how hard is it to measure progress, to get the side how you think it has to be out there now?
Yeah, I don't know how it has to be out there now. Now I'm just focusing on what we have and to get the team to grow together and to build a strong group. I think we're on good way because the players make the effort, which is the most important. The players are very proud to come to camp and play for England. This is good, and from there we go. And we cross the river when we're at the river. So first of all, full focus to the qualification. The next one comes in June, and then comes the most intense period in September, October, November, where we need to be ready. And this is what we do step by step.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Cheers.